welcome to OT. Today we are going to practice weaving. We're going to use paper. You will need a marker, white paper, scissors, and colored paper. The first thing you'll need to do is use a marker. You can ask your child what color he or she prefers and draw a block letter of the first letter of their name. I already did E, so the next letter of my name is L. And I want you to do the first letter capital, uppercase, and the rest of the letters lowercase. You want to make your block letters wide enough so that you have enough room to use your scissors to cut slits so that you can have your child weave the paper in and out. After you draw a block letter, you can have your child cut out the block letter on the outside, on the outside of the line. So when you draw your block letter, make sure that the line is nice and thick so that if they cut on the line, it can leave an outline. If not, then you can always go back and draw on the block letter that they cut out. So remember to have one helping hand holding the paper, the other holding the scissors, and keep your thumb on top. Both thumbs are on top. Okay, now you're ready to make your slits. So the best way to make your slits is to fold your paper in the opposite direction that your slit needs to be. So I need the slits to be horizontal, so I'm going to fold my paper vertical. Now you want to think of the amount of slits as your child weaves the paper up and down. So think about how much space they'll need. You can make them smaller or bigger depending on how much of a challenge you want this to be. So you can go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So now you want your child to choose a colored piece of paper. And you want your paper to be the length of your block letter and longer. So as you can see, this page is too short. And the reason for that is because when you're lacing, if your paper is not long enough, it will come out and it'll be very frustrating to try and readjust. So I'm going to find paper that is nice and long and then cut a strip. So you want the strip to be smaller than the slits you made. So make sure your slits are nice and wide so that your paper is not too thin. You don't want a very thin piece, because if your child gets frustrated, he or she is going to rip it. Okay, now you can demonstrate or have your child watch. You're going to hold the paper with your thumb on top, hold your block letter with your thumb on top, and you're going to put it in the hole. You want to push up, up, and with your other hand, you're going to grab the paper and pull, pull, pull. But don't pull it all the way out. So you might need to use hand over hand to help your child use the right amount of force so that they don't pull this strip of paper all the way out. Now hold your paper on top and grab your strip of paper with your thumb on top. Find the hole that needs to go through and push down. Be gentle. Down. Okay, look on the other side. Find find the piece of paper and pull, 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 pull. It's okay if they switch hands for now. Put your thumb on top of the letter, grab the paper, the strip of paper, and you want to push in the hole and move it up, push up. Then put your hand on the other side of the letter and pull the strip of paper through. Okay, now we're starting to see a weaving pattern. Okay, put your thumb on top of your block letter and your thumb on top of the strip and find the hole it needs to go through and push down, down. Oh, look on the other side of your paper. There it is. Grab it and pull. Don't pull too hard. Okay, now you're going to put it in the next slot and push up, up, up. And down. Up. And down. Down, 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 down. Ta-da! There is your block letter. Let's make all the letters of your name. When they are done with their letters, make sure you have them put their supplies away, colored paper, scissors, marker, and have them throw away their trash. So you can have them crumple up their paper, use your hands, squeeze it, and make baskets. If weaving one letter becomes too frustrating, you can have them practice just one letter a day until they're finished with their name. And then you can have them paste it onto paper and hang it up in their room. Thank you so much. Have a great week, and I hope your child has fun learning how to weave.